7 days for Inter Miami, and it begins in San Salvador, El Salvador, at Estadio Cuscatlán as Leo Messi and friends take on the El Salvadoran national team. Happy to have you with us this evening. Alongside Devin Kerr, I'm Joe Malpa. Devin, last year it was all a whirlwind. It started midsummer in the Leagues Cup and carried into the league play itself. Injuries happened, the train slowed down. We're back on board here in 2020. A road game for Inter Miami that will sound like a home game if pregame it was any indication, and here we go.
Then certainly on MLS.
Been in the club ranks most of his career. This is Brian Tamacas centering it, earning the first quarter of the match.
Backs and of course, your two stars up top.
Messi looking for Suarez. It's been a few years since we saw that combo. Inter Miami.
CAF Champions Cup right around the corner. Messi plays it through. Gregory, and it blocked.
And they seem to do that all over the pitch.
Messi trying to get back on the end of it. Almost a fortunate bounce, but it's in the hands of Mario Gonzalez.
It was back.
Through for Messi, darting at that back line. Slipping it through for Gressel. Squares it back. That's what could be. Bonilla on the turn. Off target. A warning to that back line. Again, a little bit makeshift. Yes, Noah Allen is playing on the left side of a three. Coming up through the ranks of Inter Miami. Cleanup we saw so much in 23. Santos fumbles it. You pivot across your body positioning. That little turn coming back across the middle, an absolute no-no.
To get right away, not necessarily sure they know that answer, but do they need to know?
Gressel looking for Suarez.
MLS Super Draft in December of how things would be different. What a ball.
And he'll win that foot race. And he will win Inter Miami a corner. Full 13 club trophies. When it was the four of them, Alba, Busquets, that trophy, Leagues Cup. Before Messi took it into his own hands, he'll put it into Yedlin's hands. With Messi. And from Gregory, looking for Suarez.
Finding success. Ooh. Little how do you do from Jordi Alba.
Mid-season form. Not opening friendly there from Alba. It skims through, and it's just wide from Darwin Cerén. A couple of careless moments at the back for Inter Miami in the first 25 minutes. The shots have actually belonged to El Salvador. With a 21. Went away from the national team for a little bit. Brought right back in, among others. Over the top towards Suarez. Straining header away. Corner coming.
He's on private, but still.
Gressel. 23,000 miles, again, rough total that they will fly over the next 3 weeks. Gremio, and here, to head into Santos again, sprawling to make a save. It was Tamacas that time. First half, Messi deflected. Jordi Alba plays it through. Messi and Gressel calling for it. Messi looking back for Busquets, back for Messi, save! The rebound, saved again! The same goes against Cincy in Open Cup. Flag stayed down that time. Back line of Inter Miami stopped as if it was coming up. DeAndre Yedlin just shot a look over to the assistant referee.
He recognizes that the only place that he can put the ball is in front of the path of Messi. But to actually be able to get it there is another one, because Suarez recognizes that, okay, I can bring this out and bring it back to the top of the 18. But Busquets on the second touch to come back across to Messi. Someone was being out for the year, right?
Played through for Alba, flag down, save made. Mario Gonzalez. And he's popping up on some radars after tonight. First half he's having here. Denying Messi, denying Alba. Goes through for Suarez. Pop back over the top to the far post.
With all the experience.
Like a Messi, like a Suarez. And then you're also talking about
Suarez, Messi from Busquets through to Kramaski. And too strong for Messi. But those are the link-ups that you'll slowly start to getting. Busquets and Suarez and Messi. There was a moment last year against LAFC in that
5 minutes for sure.
down, wanted a free kick, and I believe the whistle obliges. So right before halftime, we're going to have a free kick for Messi in Messi territory. I can't say I've seen this, but Messi goes low. I have never seen a look like that. It might have confused Messi as well.
Underway in half number 2. Bevy of changes.
Rocketed now. Messi wasn't holding it this time. That's a rough challenge.
Diego Flores will receive the first yellow card of the match.
Around Julian Gressel.
Endorsements and contracts and money and everything else that comes with it. They're just 4 best friends who are playing together on the same team again. They wear it all over their faces. And it's maybe not something you like to see as the opposite toward the end line. And Dos Santos rises through, blasted on the 13th row. They have high hopes for Aviles, not only Inter Miami, but
Pretty tight. Moved by Diego Flores up over the top behind DeAndre Yedlin. Speaking of which, you like the new Predators? Everybody's rocking?
to the old ones, but whipped in from the free kick. At the back post here. White jerseys had a crack at it. Chief among them, here Ferman. Ferman, the 20. Clavel sneaks it through. Darwin Seren.
But 4 and 5 was 9.
Gressel in Ruiz. He took a nasty little knock at the end of that.
Second one on that ankle, by the way.
But second in club history nonetheless in goals. Behind Gonzalo Higuain with 23 for Leo Campana.
Is orbit. Farias. Gressel. Floated back post. Gonzalez fumbles, but
We're on the back line. Right, so left-sided, right-sided, outside marking back, 3, 4. Oh,
a little extra nudge at the end of that as well. Tempers flaring here. Just the 2 yellows given, it seemed, to Gregory and to Darwin Seren right away. I don't know that on a night goals and 2 assists in MLS play. Another goal contribution in US Open Cup. Flag comes up here on El Salvador. And Devin, earlier you were talking about Geller through, gets it back from Campana almost.
there was Campana, there was Joseph Martinez. I mean, at one point in time, Schneider Borgelin, who's
There from the beginning of the year to the end for Inter Miami. Ruiz finds a way to the end line here. David Ruiz sneaks it in front.
a little bit more advanced, down underneath. Campana trying to find a way to work off of each other.
Over to the back post, a sliding effort from Vasquez to no avail.
That's not a bad ball played here.
Force the issue. Top of the midfield, driven from distance. That won't do it.
Positive play out of his squad. And
Over the top here, flag stays down, bar rattled. And El Salvador nearly in the 82nd minute through Steven Vasquez had a go-ahead goal.
we'll go back to that with Phil Neville in a second, but with Steven Vasquez frustrated on his timing just prior. Much better.